Okay, g'day guys, I'm Bo from Outback Cleanups. Some of you guys might have seen us on socials. We do remote rubbish cleanups all over the country with this here setup. 2 years ago, up in Kakadu, I rolled this trailer and bent it all in. So we did a fundraiser, we raised just over $12,000. So thanks everyone for pitching in for that. We also got a heap of sponsors on board and got a lot of gear. We then took that $12,000, got all the gear we got, I pitched in a bit, and we built this Stuart Highway Auto. So this took about 18 months to come together, this trailer. It's called the Project Camper Trailer 2, the PCT2 for short. And it was a one-off build, but unfortunately it doesn't meet our requirements. It was 3 times the initial budget, so which isn't quite right, and it's, well, look, it's brand new, it's just rolled up, got rust on it. It's not a particularly pretty unit, and you know, usually I'd be like, okay, well, you know, it's a workhorse, not a show pony, that's all right. But in this case, I've sent a $21,000 invoice for just the steel material. So I provided the hot water system, the awning, the tent, the batteries, the shower, the wheels, the rims and tires, the jockey wheel, the tow hitch, not that one, but a better one, an arc one, all the red arc gear to go in, the batteries. And so what you're looking at is the water tanks, and the gas bottles are free, the water tanks and the steel effectively, and the pinch weld for the doors and the hinges and that kind of stuff. $21,000, so it's beyond budget. So unfortunately I've been put in the situation, there's too many things. It doesn't have rear recovery points, it's too low to the ground. Look how low it is to the ground. Like, it's a bucket. It's just, how high is this one for comparison? A lot more than a bucket. You get what I mean? So it's not an off-road trailer, unfortunately. It looks like a caravan or a motorbike trailer. Exposed wires down here, like right under the drawbar where this is going to be thrown around, you know, painted all over. It's not neat. Like, look at all that. There's all metal shavings in there. It's not neat, you know. You can't plug your inverter in. Plug something into your inverter, I should say, and then shut the door, because it's right there. There's no BCDC charger. It's a real shame. It's a real shame, you know. I waited a long time for this. I was very excited about this. You know, like if you bottom this out, that shackle's just gonna hit that, isn't it? Like, the shackle can only, it's a real shame. This is the biggest problem, in my opinion, is the filler. Why isn't the filler just here? No gas struts. Oh, the door's heavy. Hang on, let's try and do this with one hand. You can't put the door up with one hand, you know? Like, that's a pain in the ass, not to mention the tiniest breath of wind. You know what I mean? Like, bugger that, imagine cooking dinner, a little gust of wind, boom, your head goes. Guillotine, dead in the bush. Sorry, Kimberly. Pack up camp by yourself. Drive your decapitated partner back. Like, it just, why is that there? It makes all that space very unusable. Going down the dirt road. It's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. Look at this. This isn't tough. Silly design. It's not quick, you know, like, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, It's rusty! It's all rusty! 6 things. No, and there's things poked through. And this is trippy. It's not even a... Anyway, you see where I'm going. So, unfortunately, it's got to go back. Which is a massive waste of my time. Huge waste of my time. Anyway. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Electric brakes aren't connected, unfortunately. There's overspray and everything. There's no cap on the centre of the wheel. That's upsetting. Because there's no seal here and there's this little, I don't like putting my fingers in there. Because there's a seal there, if it's raining and it rains on this and then there's a wind, it'll drip. It'll stop it dripping. So yeah, that's not very good. There's no way to pull it out, there's no recovery points on the back, and there's no drop downs to hold the tyres. So amongst those things, it's a bit of a disappointment. So what's the plan? What do we do now? Well, we take all the accessories off, and yours truly, me, myself and I, will design and build another one. It probably won't be galvanised, it'll probably be mild steel, and then I'll go and get it hot dip galvanised. And I'm not going to tell you anything actually, the plan, but it's going to be a concoction of that, with all the things done I want them, like up off the ground and everything. Probably doesn't need a drawbar that strong, and that. So blend the two together, best of that, best of that. It's more like that one, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's more like that one. Okie doke. Well, the trailer's nearly stripped behind me. I've just got to take the tent off. The tent, jockey wheel and the kitchen out. The kitchen's just sitting in there. The jockey wheel is going to be the hardest bit, I think. And the tent we're just going to ratchet up, but it's just me today, so I'm not trying to lift a 100 kilo tent by myself. Been there, done that, bad idea. But the awning's on the top, so I just got to tie that on now. There's some bloody ratchet. There's always something you put down and you can't find. It's not a 10 mil though, it's a 13 this time. But yeah, anyway, tidy that up, and then this is going to go down to a transport yard down outside town, and then it'll get picked up and trucked to Alice Springs. Jump over to the website, outbackcleanupsaustralia.com, and grab yourself a t-shirt. 100% of the funds go towards these projects and cleaning up the country. We make these so that we can go out there with the right equipment and go out. Unfortunately, this wasn't what it was meant to be. But help me build the next one. Let's do it together. And check it out on Instagram, Outback Cleanups.